We will be getting here momentarily. Un momento. We will be starting here momentarily.
Hi, everybody. It's Boot Shopping. Welcome to the show. I think so. I have a decision I have to make roster-wise before I can move on into this game. With Mateo coming back, that puts too many people on the roster. So, as much as I would love to cheese the game and make a trade that probably won't happen in real life, what I'm ultimately going to do is I'm going to designate Mateo for assignment. And then see if I can outright into AAA. Alright, Mean Dean Kramer. Orioles only hitting 208 for the series. That's fabulous, let me tell you. We're going to sit Jackson Holiday for a game. Due to that, we're going to move Westberg to second. He does have second. There's a second there. Okay. We're going to put O'Hearn at first. We're going to sit Mountcastle. Tyler O'Neill is going to DH. Kerstad, coming off his home run yesterday, is going to stay in the lineup. And I think that is it. Let's get the lineup part right. Okay, we're going to roll with this. We got Dean Kramer on the mound. A guy that I am kind of bullish over this year. I think he's got a good chance of winning 14 to 16 games.
In Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays.
As you see, the Orioles placed Mateo on waivers. Full disclosure, I reversed that trade. There's no way the Braves would do that in real life after acquiring Jurgen Profar. Sasaki goes 7 innings on his Major League debut. Veen goes hitless in his Major League debut. Down on the farm. Reminds me, I gotta set that up. Let's see.
We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, Parker. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over.
2 extra base hits, 2 RBIs, a run,
It's the Baltimore
2
Orioles
hits.
and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back together.
And I gotta be honest with you, if I never see Vladimir Guerrero again after this series, it would not hurt my feelings. Because he has terrorized me. He's trying to prove he's worth that $600 million he wants.
So expect to see more of the same in this one.
Personally, I don't know a human being in the world is worth that kind of money. Give me 1 second before we... I forgot to share the stream. You'd almost think I don't know how to do this. Oh, Lordy. I hope everybody's having a good day. I think one of my next missions is to sit down with OBS and learn how to do a start screen. So that way there's just a start screen on the screen while I'm doing this instead of pausing the game. Max Scherzer. Let's see how many bullets he has left in the old gun.
That's outside. And away we go this afternoon.
I don't imagine that there's many.
That's in for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Henderson launched a homer in his most recent game.
And he's obviously facing a stellar lineup.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Thank you for tuning into the episode so far. I am going to be playing every game. I don't know if I'm going to be playing every game on stream. There may be some videos thrown in, but you will get every game in some form of content, either streams, mostly, maybe some videos.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Swinging a foul out of play. Scherzer, the former Cy Young Award winner.
Adley Rutschman had the day off yesterday. He was not catching Sedano. Sedano gave us good start, in my opinion, for his major league debut.
That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
It's funny to think about. Sedano and Scherzer are not that far apart in age. One is at the end of his major league career. One is technically a major league rookie.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
So there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. You can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 2 outs. Inside, just missed. O'Hearn with a homer in his last game. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Up and in, and it's 2-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one misses. Full count now.
Of course, O'Hearn had a big, one of the
the
big blows of the day yesterday with a pitch hit 3-run homer.
We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound.
Here comes Dean Kramer. 8-10 last year, which is 129 innings pitched.
So definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery, to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
I mean, no disrespect when I say this, Mark. I hope you don't have crazy high expectations for Max Scherzer, because I think he may give you 1 or 2 starts where he looks like the old Max Scherzer. But I think other than that, he's going to look like an old Max Scherzer, if you know what I mean.
I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Kowser should have this one. Puts it away for the out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays.
Second, the right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
And by the way, Mark, if I never see Vlad again after this series, I will be exceedingly happy.
And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
I believe in Dean Kramer.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul.
Thank you for constantly being here since the start of this series, Mark.
That one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Always appreciate you.
1 out, base is empty.
Like I said to you this morning, I don't know if you were still here when I said it. You're just trading everybody. Why don't you just do a fantasy draft?
Inside. It's 2-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. stays alive.
Okay, Mr. Luke's is starting to frustrate me.
And that's outside. Counts full, 3-2.
3 home runs, 7 RBIs in the series.
And down on strikes.
I don't think he's had a multi-home run game. I think he's just homered in every game of the series.
That is
Good battle right
the
there.
first
That
baseman.
final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4.
Junior.
Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 homers in the game yesterday.
I'll fix you. I just won't give you anything to hit. Oh.
The outfield playing him to pull with the center field.
Okay, Mark, I got a serious question for you about Vlad Jr., and I'm not being disrespectful when I ask this. Are you still here?
1-0. Ground ball up the middle. Onto O'Hearn. And Guerrero is set down. And that is that. We move to the second in Toronto. No score. Second inning, set to
Fair
go.
enough.
So now
And,
the Orioles clean
and
up
hey,
their
more power to you.
Westberg.
You're entitled to do what you want with your franchise. I'm just joking around with you about the fantasy draft thing. But so serious question about Vlad. How much of his greatness, and I'm not saying he's not great, but how much of his greatness is tied into the fact that he is Vladimir Guerrero Jr.? I mean, if his name was Bob Smith, would people look at him in the same way as they do? If you get like, how much of his star power is the fact that he is Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Vladimir Guerrero's son? Would people care that much if he was plain old Bob Smith?
And now 2-2. Check swing, and he held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death with 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it.
No, I'm saying, if his ability was the same, I'm not saying if he was some scrub, because obviously he's not. If his ability was the same, but the name was different, would he be looked at with the same aura around him as he does because he's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.? If he had the same ability, played the same, hit the same amount of home runs, but his name was Bob Smith, not Vladimir Guerrero Jr., would he have the same aura about him?
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Jimenez. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Tyler.
2 down, base is empty.
O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And that drops in for a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it.
And that's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not downplaying the greatness because he is great. But let's face it, there is marketability behind that name, especially in Toronto, considering he was born in Canada when his father played for the Expos.
And it skips into there. Scherzer gets the punch out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Orioles held in check there.
I don't know what it is about Max Scherzer's windup. I've never been able, not so far in this game, in the past, I don't know.
Back here at Rogers
Leading up
Center,
for
bottom of the
Toronto,
inning.
the
Now the
left
Toronto
fielder,
four-hole hitter, Anthony Santander.
Santander.
Earlier today, there was a low-cost offer for something you might have liked, but it's no longer available. To check for the latest deal, just ask, what are my deals?
Infield shifted to the pull side. The wide to kick the pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. And there's a ball. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Come on.
Just missed. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Nice job getting Santander.
Yeah.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Bo Bichette.
As the game has moved along, we see more and
I'll
more
give you another one.
information
Speaking of
supplied by
what's in a
teams
name
about the
there,
umpires. I've been
Mark,
in clubhouses where they have
with the
pictures
numbers
of
Bo
all four
Bichette put up
umpires.
last year that you just saw on the screen.
Hometown,
If his last name wasn't Bichette, he would have been in the minors.
That's great.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And a good eye there.
Oh, come on.
Hit in the air, left field. Kowser hauls it in, and there's two away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front
Batting
shoulder
sixth,
coming open
the third
instead of
baseman.
staying
Oh,
close.
I'm not saying,
If he
again,
does that,
not
he's
knocking
gonna
the
be able to
talent.
up the middle, the
I'm just
other way
saying
to
clearly he
authority
wasn't
instead of a
healthy, and with
fly out
those
to left.
numbers that he had, there's a chance that if his last name wasn't Bichette, he'd have been in the minors. I guess
That one down the line. And it
well, all I'm
goes
saying is
just
the
foul.
markability of the last name doesn't hurt.
Two down, nobody on. In the air out to center. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. 3 for 11 in the series coming in. Just missed. Clement leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball there.
Let's see how you do it.
2
Ball.
outs. Keeps the at bat going.
When
with
he
a
hit
foul
that,
ball.
that was on the ground. Gabe.
In the air, left side. Makes a nice running catch. And
Gabe knows how big of a fan of Dean Kramer I am. I'm as big a fan of Dean Kramer as Gabe is. He's the president of the Keegan Aiken fan club.
Well, here we go.
Although after the way Keegan Aiken played last year, that's not that much of a joke as much as it used to be.
Max Scherzer goes to work. Kerstead matched a homer in his last game.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Just missed.
How's the sound, guys? Do I sound okay?
That one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff
Okay.
walk. And
Off
that's their
this
first
way.
base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Ramon Urias, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Urias measures 5 feet 10 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's a native of Mexico.
As you can see, Gabe, I designated Jorge Mateo for assignment.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there.
You're playing fantasy baseball. Wait a minute. You got into a fantasy baseball league, didn't say anything to me?
Just a tad bit longer.
Am I the only one not playing fantasy baseball this year?
Scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Wow, okay. I see how you is, Gabe.
No outs. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss.
My feelings are hurt.
0-1 recount.
And the righty deals. And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. No outs. Runners at first and second. And that one inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him.
This is not setting up good for Scherzer. Bases loaded, no outs.
Loaded now and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
Well, that explains it, because nothing got said to me.
Henderson, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter,
And yes, I would have liked to have played, but I was waiting to hear something from somebody and never did.
In the air, left field, pretty well struck. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out. But you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
And now it's going to be Adley Rutschman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
1-0 Orioles on the Gunnar Henderson sacrifice fly.
Next off,
This might sound weird. Let me know what you guys think. I enjoy scoring runs with sacrifice flies, getting base hits, doubles, more than I do home runs. I like, because it feels more like real baseball. I don't want to get all my runs off of home runs.
fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I'm not in the group chat.
And now 1 and 2.
This guy's a fun
You guys rely on group chats too much. Nobody communicates with anybody.
Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
So here's Scherzer. That one missing inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just
Okay, Max Scherzer's looking a little bit more like old Max Scherzer in this inning.
And the pitch. And they're all
I definitely run that pitch count up.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat.
Second walk, I believe that's the second walk of the inning.
Stadium gets really locked in.
Ryan O'Hearn with base loaded. You got to score more than one run in this situation.
The next to hit for the Orioles. Golden opportunity right here. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
There's another sac fly. You got to score at least one more run in this situation.
And that one fouled off.
Oh, how do you? Oh, how do you miss that?
Scherzer deals. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
One out, bases full. Out towards right center field. Varsho after it.
I'm going for it.
Runner tags for home.
Probably
To the plate.
safe.
And they take a
I don't know if that was the right call.
That could be a tough one with
I don't know if he was actually safe.
But there he did. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Yeah. I'll tell you what though, if that ball had been on the right side of the other side of the plate, he'd have been out by a mile.
And that one right foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Lucas makes the grab, and that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 2 and the Jays nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Kramer back to work.
Matty, the nicest man in the world.
On the right side.
The man who would not have forgotten to tell me about a fantasy baseball league.
And a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
The man who is so nice. He's nicer than most people even when he's mean.
And downstairs.
2 strikes.
Matty, if you were a Simpsons character, you'd be Ned Flanders. Nice.
The wind to the pitch. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first. Leadoff
I
hitter gone to
believe
the
in
third.
Dean Kramer. I think he's going to have a big year for the Orioles.
So digging in, Dalton Varsho.
I remember you telling me that. You did tell me you're not doing fantasy baseball this year.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty tough for the infield.
Just do me a favor. Even though I said you'd be Ned Flanders if you were a Simpson character,
Even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit
with
a
no
missile
trip,
like that.
don't start saying Oakley
Here's
Dokley and
Andres Jimenez.
Because I don't want to have to be saying stupid Matty. Mm. Or I guess since he used the last name, it would be Stupid Summers.
You'll one. Liner, base hit. Kerstad whips it back in quickly, and that holds the runner at third.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with
Now
one out
batting,
and
the
the heart
right
of the
fielder.
order coming up.
Oh, so it's going to be your fault when he gets hurt again. Good to know. Thank you for telling me, Gabe.
So up next, Nathan Lucas. He's 0 for 1.
My friend Gabe the Jinx.
In for a strike.
You know, there's one thing. There's one thing I never understood about Flanders.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down.
For all of his going to church and, you know, being all about religion, the man couldn't keep a job or a wife.
Has some trouble with it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they do get the third out. The inning is over.
I don't know if you've seen the beginning of any of my games, Matty, but the storyline feature and the breakdown of what's going on in your franchise before the start of each game, chef's kiss. Beautiful thing.
With the right-hander back to work. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count.
He probably will. He did last year. Remember, he got hurt last year.
Strike 2.
And Matty, I'm not the only one that says you're a jinx. You've told me at times you're a jinx. Not Matt. I'm sorry, Gabe. Not Matty. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong message.
Now 1 and 2. And that's outside.
The feature, the part of it I really like is the first part of the screen where they actually give you storylines to talk about, and you can choose the storyline you want the announcers to talk about. Scherzer's third walk of the game. I tell you what, the Orioles are not doing a good enough job making him pay. By the way, you see that Tigers trade the bottom of the screen. I reversed that because there's no way the Braves would trade Jurgensen Profar. Oh my. Oh my. Somebody clip that. I love these new home run animations too. Tyler O'Neill with his first home run as an Oriole.
Yeah, you could say that's
wearing old Brady
right
Anderson's number.
Need much time in the box to make an impact. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop.
The show drone.
And probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel.
He went
oppo
with a perfect.
Kerstad stands in now and watches strike 1.
So what is your prediction for the Yankees this year, Matty? And by the way, you know, obviously, when you get a chance, I put out a YouTube short, I think it was either yesterday or the day before, with my predictions for the season. I picked my division winners, my World Series.
And that is out of play. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. And misses inside. Left field, way back there. Santander ranging back. And that one is off the wall into second, and he's got it.
Yeah. Mark, if you're still here, you are not going to enjoy Santander in the outfield.
Obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
next to hit for Baltimore. Ramon Urias singled and
Oh,
scored
you
his first
gonna let
time.
it all hang up, that bomb.
And that one fouled off.
Thank you, sir. I'm assuming that's the clip. By the way, Maddie, I think it was you that I was talking to. We were predicting my first home run in MLB The Show 25. It was with Heston
And a foul
Kjerstad.
ball. Kjerstad leads off second with nobody
I would
out.
put Santander at DH. Yes. Santander.
Meanwhile,
I'll say
activity in the
I'll say
bullpen.
this
Alec
about
Manoah
Santander.
appears to be getting loose.
He was serviceable in the
Also
outfield
throwing.
playing right field for us. And he did make some spectacular plays. But he struggled with the routine plays.
Here comes a pitch.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2.
What's your assessment of Max Scherzer here, Mark?
Kicks and fires. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left.
Oh.
And foul ball.
So I'm a little surprised. Are they actually planning on playing him in left field in real life
They just keep handing
instead
out
of right
games.
where he usually
We supposed
has
to
always
raise
played?
For the Orioles.
See, I think
The
just
center
our
fielder,
presence
Cedric
is the present.
Muller.
Here comes the
There goes
manager out
Mad
of the Blue
Max.
Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Max Scherzer is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Alec
Blue Jays.
Manoah gets the ball now.
Alex
Still pretty early in the
Manoah.
ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs.
I'm going to show my age here, but we're going to play some old school baseball.
First and second, no outs. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullin.
Remember not. I turned off tutorials. Stop. I don't need to know how to bunt. I've been playing this game since. Yeah.
Bunted back towards the mound.
Nice bunt.
First, barely got it for the out close play.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third.
Calling for the intentional walk,
Ooh.
and that loads up the bases. And the force
And
play
walking in to
is
set up a
now
double
in.
play.
number 35.
And now the catcher
I don't know if I would
substitute,
walk Gunner to
Adley
get that,
Rutschman
to load the
is
bases
struck
for
out,
Adley.
and he is walked.
I get the idea of setting up a double play, but
Out towards left center. Varsho sizes this one up. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Throw home. He beats it. And they lead by 4.
third sack fly of the game.
Nice little
Up next
RBI
for the
there. It's a
Orioles,
great bat.
the
Got
first
the
baseman,
job done.
Ryan O'Hearn.
That would be big for the Blue Jays if he could bounce back and be anywhere close to what he was when he first came up.
So digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting.
Oh, that stings right there. He was
I
just
like the fact that Dean's got some cushion so I can be a little more aggressive against these hitters.
Hopefully he can forget about the one that got away. Luke, have you forgotten about the one that got away?
Ground
Wait a minute.
ball, and that's through the infield.
Maddie, you telling me you don't appreciate old school baseball and bunting?
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot.
Stay, what's up? How was your birthday, bud?
Now the left fielder.
Did you get everything you wanted for your birthday?
Popped up. Bichette right there to make the grab. And that'll do it. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. For midway,
I got 7 runs and I
fourth,
only got 4
it's
hits.
the Orioles 7 and the Blue Jays 1.
That's when you know I've been patient at the plate.
Back at the ballpark.
Leading off
And
for
in
the
this series,
Jays,
it has
the
been
left fielder,
ugly on the
Anthony.
mound.
That's new. I like
As we
that.
look at the numbers.
Santander.
I don't like the fact that I have a 5.76 ERA in the series or a 1.52 whip or giving up 9 hits a game, but I like that. Oh, the intentional walk.
The wind of the pitch. And
That's a
ball
ball.
1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive, go ahead and pitch to contact.
So, State, if you're still here, when can we expect the first episode of Yankees series?
And that's in there at the knees.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Oops. Seen that one too many times.
A solo shot. And they're chipping away. It's 7-2.
How in the world did he do that? That pitch was outside the zone, and he still got it out of here. Just an excellent swing all the way.
I have to admit, I got about half the league done, and then I ended up letting the computer do the rest.
And the backspin carried it out of here.
Next up for the Blue Jays.
Instead, I overturned my first trade. The Braves traded Jurgensen Profar before opening day after signing him to a 3-year contract. I was like, nope, they're not going to trade him in real life. They traded him to Detroit for Tyler Holton.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Lifted in the air, right field. Kerstead makes the catch for the out.
Not to mention, I couldn't find the site that gave me. I found a site that gave me projected rosters. The home run animations are beautiful, and I'm going to harp on it, but I love the storylines at the beginning of the games.
Right side, Westberg. To first, and that is the third out of the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's 7-2.
They gave SDS gave Franchise a lot of love in some areas, left Franchise alone in a lot of areas. Still room for improvement, but this is to me, on a scale of 1 to 10, this is about a 7 from where we were last year.
And now the DH, Tyler O'Neill. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
From what I could tell, the guy Fangraphs had a guy projected to be the White Sox opening day starter or number 1 starter that I didn't even see on their roster.
So I'd say mission accomplished.
And by the way, after looking at the White Sox projected roster, it looks like it's the movie Major League came to life. And I looked at the roster, I was like, who the hell are all these guys?
And misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're
Now
seeing
batting,
more
right
fastballs
fielder,
in that
Ethan
location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
The 2 things that, and I'm sure State will echo this, the 2 things that disappointed me most that they didn't touch is we can still only do 3-player trades. We can't do multi-team trades, and the training still makes little to no sense. I will say this, I asked ChatGPT how training works in MLB The Show. They did a little bit better job explaining it than SDS ever has.
That one not close. And that is ball one.
I literally, like I said, I felt like the opening scene from Major League.
Pretty easy to
Who the
get
hell
some
are
big
these
hits
guys?
right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
I want them to erase the Orioles on the record books. I want them to go 0-22 to start the season so that I can stop hearing about the Orioles 0-21 record to start
So no
1988.
runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Orioles 7 and the Blue Jays 2.
Ask if you use ChatGPT at all, State, ask ChatGPT to explain training in MLB The Show franchise mode. It does a pretty good job.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that'll get down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of a barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
I thought about holding Dean Kramer back for the next game so he could have started the home opener, but I think I'm going to skip the number 5 start. Oh, one other quality of life thing I wish they'd at least put an option for a 6-man rotation.
Varsho, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Keep the default at 5, but give us a 6 slot if we wanted a 6-man rotation. Just like we should be able to completely eliminate the 5th spot and go to a 4-man rotation effectively.
Grounder might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1.
Double play.
Not
What?
in time. Great effort there.
You better give me.
Tough play right there. Didn't really
Where's my
have
replay
to
option?
set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw.
That's right. I don't think you get it for double
But he
plays.
got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So the
And of course, they're not
lineup
gonna-
over. Andres Jimenez getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Varsho round second on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
They don't even effectively give you the option to go to a 4-man rotation because you can take the number 5 guy out of the rotation, put him in the long man spot, but then the game just puts him right back in there.
Last half of inning number 5. That one pushed foul. In the dirt. But no advance from the runners. 2 on, 1 out. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Here's an interesting question, and because I've heard it kicked around for real baseball.
Got him swinging for the
Should,
strikeout.
with the way starting pitching's gone, should they decrease the amount of innings needed for a quality start to 5 innings instead of 6?
And then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Pitching needs an overhaul in the bullpen. Speaking of the bullpen, I like the new UIs, but I don't like the fact that apparently you can no longer see the bullpen player throwing in the pen. I don't like the fact that they took that out.
That ends the frame. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back.
It appeared
Look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
3 innings, 6 runs, 3 hits, 4 walks.
Manoah back to work. And a swing and a miss there. Manoah, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing it.
We are officially in the back end. No, We're not officially in the back end of the game yet.
Next offering is fouled back.
The one that I love hitting from this camera, but this camera, especially because I try to be patient and work walks.
Just off the outside edge.
A wise man once told me, "You're not going to learn how to work counts in this game, or get walks if you're not comfortable striking out some."
And now it's filled up.
I'm going to let you guys in a little secret. That wise man is in this chat. He probably doesn't remember telling me that, but he did.
Left-hand batter waits. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. To the right side, Jimenez. One up, one down.
The batter, the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
So the batting order turns over. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pitch misses inside. Ball one.
Well, that's what you were telling me when we had that discussion in one of your streams. Was you have to be willing to strike out in order to work walks. Because the fact is, you're going to take pitches thinking you're going to get the walk that are going to result in you taking a pitch that's going to cause you to get a strikeout.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
I'm not going to say it and jinx myself. Are you doing fantasy baseball this year, State?
One down, base is empty. That misses.
Are you another person that got the memo that I didn't get?
And there's a ball.
I know, I saw it. Thank you, Maddie. I saw that earlier. I appreciate you. If you guys are ever in the stream and you see a home run, a big play, if I say something stupid, if I go on a rant like Amos, and you want to clip it for prosperity and it makes you laugh, or it's something that entertained you, feel free, please.
Swing and a miss.
Because here in the Birdland Sports Zone, ratings do matter.
Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Wait a minute. Mark, you come into my stream and you drop earth-shattering breaking news. Paul Skeens, I've never heard of the guy. He's starting on opening day for the Pirates? Who is this guy?
Just missed.
Never heard of him.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go.
I'm obviously kidding.
Later in this at bat.
2 down, nobody on, and that's outside.
I assume that since Garrett Cole is out, that Max Fried is going to have the opening day start for the Yankees.
Rutschman retired, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4,
Oh no,
5, 6.
Maddie, have you ever heard of Paul Skeens? The Yankees would have no need for a guy named Paul Skeens on their team, right?
And we're back.
Leading off for the game.
I'm just messing with you, Mark. I'm just having fun.
Santander.
The wind and the pitch. Ball one low.
That would be funny if he was on the cover of the video game, but not starting for opening day for the Pirates. I would laugh.
Sliced hard, but foul left side.
You think it's going to be Rondon? Bold choice.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
But back to the MLB The Show cover. Let me know what you guys think. No offense to Paul Skeens, but since they chose Ellie, they chose Gunner. I would have, if you go with 3 athletes, I would have chose Bobby Witt and kept it with 3 shortstops. I think that would have been cool. I'll go back to your draft, Gabe. Some assistant general manager you are. You telling me not to blow leads?
He swings and fouls one off. And it skips into there.
Maddie, do you want to hear the funniest thing I've ever said in a stream? When the Orioles traded for Cole Urban, I went into State Stream and I said the Orioles now have the best Cole in the American League East.
And all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
How's your draft going, Maddie? Or Gabe? I keep looking up at the screen and I see Maddie's messages and not Gabe's.
Next offering is in for a strike.
By the way,
1 ball, 2 strikes.
can one of you awesome mods, meaning State or Maddie, go into the mod controls and make sure I don't have Brian blocked? I find nowhere in any of my settings where he is blocked, but him and I, whenever we're in a stream together, whenever he's in my stream, we're in Amos's streams together, we can't see each other, and neither one of us know why. I do not, from what I can tell, I went into my settings, went to hidden users, he's not there. I've taken a screenshot and sent it to him. So as far as I know, on my end, he's not blocked. By the way, what are you guys thinking of my thumbnails so far?
And there's one down.
The batter, the second baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jordan
Westburg.
Okay, okay, if you don't know how to get to him, that's fine. I was just...
This one in the air right field. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline.
Nice double.
Now batting, left fielder, Colton Cowser.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know how to get to him either because...
One out, runner at second. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Like, cause I know I can click on a person's name here and I can, you know, click hide user from channel and I'd never see their messages again. But without seeing Brian in a chat, I can't click on his name to see if he. But I went into the setting that shows where hidden users are. He's not hidden, unless he has me hidden and he doesn't realize it.
That's a swing.
And
Foul territory for the catcher. Kirk hauls it in, 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good
Now
timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now Tyler
Tyler O'Neill.
He's already homered in this game.
Built like a linebacker, plays baseball.
Swinging a foul straight back.
I kind of miss. What year was it? Where they had like full MLB Network presentation. I kind of miss the MLB Network presentation. I know one presentation we'll never get back in a baseball game. We'll never see an ESPN presentation because Major League Baseball is leaving ESPN.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch.
Oh.
See another. And that one ripped to left. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Run comes in from second.
Santander in left field is not it.
And it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out. But
Well, yeah, I know they had it at one point because that was the year Harold Reynolds was in the booth. I'm saying with MLB walking away from ESPN, I doubt we'll ever see an ESPN or. That's right. They had MLB Network. I wish they'd go back to that, honestly. I'm surprised Robert Flores isn't somehow in this game somewhere. I mean, he's a big name on the network. He plays the game. He helps promote it. I'm surprised they haven't put him in there as a sideline reporter or anything like that.
Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Thanks for reminding me, Pigtown. I forgot to order it. So I can hook up the camera. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put the camera because if I just put it on the top of the laptop, I'm gonna be so far away from the camera it's not gonna be funny. And I haven't hooked up the boom mic yet, or the boom arm yet.
Leading up for Toronto, the designated
Quality start for Dean Kramer.
Wagner.
So I guess I better order that. The Rogers Center. Best thing that ever happened at the Rogers Center was Hogan versus The Rock and Hogan versus Warrior. Oh, he is? Okay, I didn't know that.
We're back in a new picture here to start the bottom of the 7th.
Then I stand corrected.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And a pitch. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
See, what would you say? Hogan versus Rock or Hogan versus Warrior? Which Skydome match? And I'm sorry, it will always be Skydome. I'm not going to call it Rogers Center. Which Skydome match did you enjoy the most? Well, here's what I'll tell you, Matt. Get it and just enjoy it as much as you can. Because you know you're going to be in my streams watching. You might be in other people's streams watching. And you know the more you watch it, the more you're going to want to get it. And I can tell you the gameplay is smooth this year. I don't know if you watched any of the... previews, Pigtown, but they added colleges and roads of the show, and they added metal bats. Hogan Rock. Were you even born for Hogan and Warrior in '90?
Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Second baseman, Andres.
No, actually, you just turned. What did you just turn yesterday?
First offering and it just misses.
1-0.
Just off the inside edge. Kirk off of first with 2 away. Line drive. Kirstead pulls that.
That's how you run down a ball.
And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles
35,
and the
so
Blue Jays 2.
So you were born the year WrestleMania 6 happened, right? If I'm mathing right in my head.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
90?
Did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always loved the.
You were 3 weeks old. That's why I was just thinking about that. You were 3 weeks old when that happened.
You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment.
So one of the few times Hogan didn't say, "That doesn't work for me, brother." You weren't even old enough to see it.
And they just stonewall it. It's awesome.
Toronto's bullpen with some action.
Of course, let's face it. The way Warriors' title run went, Hogan should have said, "That doesn't work for me, brother."
That's ball 2.
You were 3 weeks old. God, I'm old.
Next offering is foul back.
Actually, you know what? I just realized, State. Skydome's probably gonna. Well, no, that's right. That wasn't it. They weren't in Sky. Actually, no, they were in Skydome for. They were in the Rogers Center for. Skydome's gonna be remembered probably now more for John Cena's heel turn than either one of the Hogan matches. And State, don't forget Monday Night Raw is at 3 p.m. on Monday because they are overseas.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. And there's a fly ball deep right field.
Go ball, go.
And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. Not
I'm
stopping.
going
He's
for it.
going for 3. The relay throw. He is saved. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
The catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
I love all the balls that are just out of reach of the outfielders this year. I don't think that happened enough last year.
Runner at third, 2 gone. And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
The 1-0. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that I'm going to win this game.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's as far as Alex Manoah will go. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching
So
for
out of the
Blue
pen
Jays,
comes the right-hander, Angel
number
Bastardo.
66.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Man at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. And it's fouled away.
I know, Gabe. You want me to blow the lead.
And that
Hey, you know, Gabe, you kind of disappointed me though. You haven't asked for your favorite thing once yet. You haven't asked for extra innings. Hey, Pigtown, if you're still here, do you know how to get into the mod settings on YouTube?
Rutschman, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's inside. Not close with that one, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive. Puts a runner into scoring position and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So 2 down. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Jordan Westberg. Slice down the right side.
How's the draft going? Who was your first pick?
And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. And we're at the top of the 8th. Way out front for strike 2.
Feel like the changeup right there just pulled the string.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside.
Come on, Westy. Put me in let's get double digits. Good Lord, I got another inning to go in.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Okay.
2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1.
You took Adley in the first round. Why?
And the Blue Jays 2.
Like, I get it. He's top catcher, one of the top catchers off the board, but taking him in the first round is a bit of a stretch. One more inning.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's a little bit high. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. In the air, center field, Mullins hauls it in for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Over 3 with 3 groundouts. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, and at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a high fly ball.
Come on, Albert.
Foul. That's out of play. The Orioles up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's low.
just misses the mark outside the zone.
Come on.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And the right-hander deals. Fights it off. You'll see another. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And they'll do it again. Foul off
I
the
hate
plate.
when
They'll do it
they
again.
get into these modes where you can't throw a ball by them, or they don't just hit it fair.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Bell having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Watch, Mark, now that you say that he's going to home run, he's going to hit a homer for the 4th.
Now
Nope.
fly ball to right center.
He
Mullins
probably
on
should
his
have hit that out.
horse. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 25.
2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Albert Suarez departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
There it goes.
Now pitching for the
So a new
Orioles.
arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles.
Number 58.
Who knew that
Perez.
Dean Kramer would be the first one to give me a quality start?
Sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game.
Big Town, are you still
see
here?
how sharp he is.
Talking about all those
Mental
players in the
toughness
bullpen that had no
matters in
options, I
situations
think
like
this is going to be
as
the first guy to go when something comes up.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So man aboard. And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Santander off of first with 2 away. Strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 outs. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 7. It's 9-2.
All right.
New inning getting
Leading
started,
off for the
and into the
Orioles,
box for
the left fielder,
Baltimore, Colton Cowser.
Challenging.
Now, who do I go to for the home opener? Do I go to Cade Povich, or do I give it to Zach Eflin? Because it will be the 5th day,
Swings through that high fastball.
but we have an off day after the home opener, so I could skip the 5th starter.
Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get a drink. I'm back. I did not realize that, or until because I haven't looked at the Orioles' actual schedule, I didn't realize that this was a 4-game series until I started playing this game. Not this particular game, but I mean just MLB The Show.
And there's one away.
The batter, the right
So
fielder,
a man aboard.
Heston
Now here is
Kjerstad.
Heston Kjerstad.
Too bad Heston doesn't qualify to be a rookie this year. I would like to see him have a run at Rookie of the Year.
Swing and a miss.
I don't think he qualifies as a rookie this year. I think he had too many at-bats.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 2. Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
You got to figure getting a split after winning the first 2 games is not what the Blue Jays wanted to do.
Right there, he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Urias in the box now. No balls in a strike.
There's an old Buck Showalter adage when it comes to 4-game series. When you're the home team, you should be shooting to win 3 out of 4, at least 3 out of 4. When you're the road team, you should be shooting for at minimum a split.
It's the Orioles 9 and the Blue Jays 2. Last chance for the home team. Now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
And Showalter's philosophy was simple: just win series. Don't worry about winning every game, just win series.
That one fouled off.
Because if you win series, you're winning most of your games.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's inside.
Now one missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the
The batter,
mound,
number
you're ahead in the
7.
count 0-2,
Designated
and you
hitter,
just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that
What's that? Don't win every game, just win series?
Swing and a ball lined out towards center.
I wouldn't necessarily call that Mariners.
One away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time because that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Funny story, if you're still hearing Game of Fantasy Baseball, Ichiro's rookie year, I drafted him with the last pick in my draft and got laughed at.
First offering is fouled off.
And all he did was win the batting title, win the Rookie of the Year, and win the American League MVP.
The other way, they get the tag on him. Ow! A double play to end it.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs.
Well, I mean,
More than enough firepower to turn this
53 to 54% of your games get you into the playoffs.
The final 9-2 as the Orioles
And they earned the split. So, State, let me ask your opinion. Should I close down this stream, start up another one, so the home openers are its own standalone stream, or just keep going? It's the one thing I haven't figured out yet is when you're streaming, how to go back in OBS after the stream and splice the video, because it's already on YouTube at that point. Was the Discord logo on their ending screen last year? There's a way to be streaming and recording. I suppose if I check both, I'm still, like I said, I'm still getting used to doing all this. Told me that Dean Kramer would give me my first quality start of the year. I believe in Dean. So. Oh. Yeah, that's who Boston put as their fifth starter with all their injuries. All right, now comes the fun part. Both me and State. I'm assuming State, you have to do this every time too, right? Go through and simulate the games like this so your scoreboard actually lights up. Works. Because if I don't do this, I won't have a score bug because none of the other games will have been played. I said that's the only thing I don't like about 30-team control. The Cardinals. I don't remember that in my lifetime. I don't remember the Cardinals being this far down. Like I know they're not going to be I know they're not going to be horrible. They're the Cardinals. They're going to figure out a way to be competitive. But my entire life, I remember the Cardinals always having some level of hope coming into the season. I don't know how much hope. Don't tell me. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Cardinals are in purgatory. That's a good way to put it. Okay, let's play the home opener. Let's hope Zach Eflin pitches better. Let's see. The standings through 3 games. The Blue Jays are in first place, followed by the Yankees, the Orioles, the Rays, and the Red Sox. The Central, Guardians, Royals, White Sox, Tigers, and Twins. Angels starting out 4-0, surprising. Poor Athletics. Poor homeless team. Oh yeah. Where has anybody looked? Did they actually build a stadium for? Did they put a stadium in for the 80s? And I'm assuming the Rays are just playing at the Trop, right? No surprise there. I gotta look at the Dodgers rotation. I'm just curious. They got so much. So they built a stadium for the A's, and the Rays are just in the Trop. Okay. Don't tell me Clayton. Oh, that's right. I think I put Clayton Kershaw on. He's on the IL, I think. All right, let's do the thing. Nice. Big Down, you said this. You said the dimensions. So that how they have the outfield wall. That is the updated outfield wall. I thought that indent was going away. I thought that was part of the fixing of the wall. Was when they moved it in. I thought that little curvature was going away. So nice to hear. I never thought I'd hear the Orioles PA announcer in an MLB The Show game. I could have sworn I heard that was one of the reasons, one of the things they were changing was getting rid of the curvature. I'm very surprised that they have this. They're not even done construction on this wall in real life. I can't believe they got it in the game already. Many overcast Oriole games on opening day. It's really cold.
It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next.
With the off day, they skip Popage and Eflin gets the home opener and the regular season opener, right? That's a new shot. I like that shot from outside the ballpark. The Boston Red Sox.
I'm John Shabby. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy.
I wonder what if they're gonna put anything out there.
Today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium.
It looks like Gunnar Henderson's pretty important to the Orioles.
You know the fans are going to bring the excitement is already building in here.
Gunnar Henderson.
It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Did you hear? I saw an interview. I watched an interview she gave about doing the work for the game. She was recording names and lines for 2.5 years, or 2 years, 16, almost 2 years, a year and a half, 16 months. She said she knew about this for almost 2 years and recording lines for 16 months and couldn't say anything. She said it was the hardest secret she ever had to keep.
Jaron Duran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
But she said they sent a setup to her house, so she was able to just set up a work area at her house to sit there and record lines.
Next pitch is outside. Righty delivers. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. And here is David Hamilton.
I ended up just DFAing Mateo. I kind of wish I had traded him for a bullpen piece. But I want to try to be...
The pitch. That one hit the knees for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, base is empty.
Oh, wait a minute. State, are you still here? They actually put the sweeper in the game. They actually put the sweeper in the game. Or did they just rename the slow curve? I didn't even notice that during Zach Eflin's first start that they put the sweeper in the game.
Westberg gets under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Check out the Red Sox lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
The
Let's go right field.
Pretty heavily towards right field. Rafael Devers stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. 2 out, space is empty. And Devers hits that one. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it.
Nice. If I hadn't shifted, that would have been
watching Major League Baseball
a base hit.
Exclusively on the show. Back now at Oriole Park. And starting in this one, Richard Fitz. What do you look for here?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. The line to kick the pitch.
I thought it was funny in her interview. She said, as much as she tried not to, she said she did put a little extra energy into saying the Oriole players' names.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one moves his feet.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Down and in, moved his feet. Good job to fight that one off.
Oh, you gonna take me home tonight?
That's a hit. They saw a lot of pitches in that at bat. Found a way to win the battle.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Let's go. As always, if you're new here, please consider liking the videos, subscribing to the channel, join the bird nest, take advantage of those emojis, and celebrate big moments in Orioles franchise. I believe the memberships are $4.99 now. I'm drawing a blank on my head what the pricing is.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw
Yep,
the
shouldn't have
tag
done.
out.
I don't know why.
As a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now.
That was dumb.
Excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
Ryan O'Hearn.
And the 0-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
So excited for baseball season, man. So excited.
The 0-2. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Abreu brings it in. 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together.
I don't know why Ricky Fitz sounds like the name of a baseball player in a movie, not in real life.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's
That's right, you saw it. Jackson Holiday went hitless in Toronto.
use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Jordan Westberg in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Rutschman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch is outside. Out to short. Story. They get the force. Out number 3. One left for the Orioles. Scoreless after 1.
I really like Willard Abreu. I think he's going to be a good player for the Red Sox.
Back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas.
Everything okay, Matty?
Eflin back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Mullins on his horse. And that one hops the wall. The throw into second. And
Say his speed is 2.
Waste no time there. Put a pretty good jolt
I would love to
on
know
that.
what data they use to determine speed.
And he got it to drop
Like,
in out there in the deep part of the field.
here's the thing. Because here's what and maybe I'm just dumb.
now it's Alex Bregman.
Tristan Casas could outrun me, most
That
likely.
one is in for a strike.
Now, given my profession, I'm in pretty good shape. But if his speed is a 2, what in the world would like my speed be? Negative 50?
On the ground to third, Westberg. One out in second.
Hey, Pigtown, if you're still here, if you remember from your original scouting report, what was, on the 80-20 scale, what was your speed?
So the
If
go-ahead
you remember.
run at scoring position. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Abreu went deep in his most recent game. No score here in the second.
Well, you're missing the point of what I'm saying, Gabe.
James
If a major league player speed is a 2,
respected around the league.
I mean, Albert Pujols, his last year in the game, his speed was 0.
You hear compliments about
How can you have a zero speed? That would make a zero speed would mean you're not moving.
Just a fair chance to go out and have success.
That's in there. 3-1. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah. Being in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
Sweeper.
That's great.
Got it by him for the play.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
So, what players did you end up making, State, since Sasaki was already in the game? I don't know if you made your own version of Sagano, but what players, if any, did you end up making?
Just missed.
And if you uploaded your own version of Sagano, what's your name on here so I can download yours and make some tweaks to the Sagano I have?
And another ball. Cedar Rafaela in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Pitches in there, and it's 3-1. That's a laser base hit. Here comes Casas around third. The relay to the plate, head first slide, and he's safe. And it's 1-0.
I think if I'd have thrown straight through to home, I think I'd have gotten him.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
It threw me for a loop that they even went to home.
So digging in, Cedar Rafaela. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up left side. Henderson settles under it. And that is that. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. Major League Baseball is on the show.
That's one thing. If I could ask the developers for this game one thing non-franchise related, I would ask what do they use to determine their speed rating.
Have reached the postseason in back-to-back years, but came up short both times.
Is the third time a charm, Boo?
I don't know. They certainly hope so. But goal number one is to win the division and avoid that wild card altogether. Kicks and deals. That's off the inside corner. And 1-1. And that's a little high. And there's the ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Let's go. Come on.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Kelly just threw that fastball by and elevated it. If you're not looking up at that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one ripped right center field. It one-hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Nice piece of hitting. Moo.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Come on, Mountie.
Swing and a foul out of
Ooh,
play.
how do you miss that? I believe in you, Henry.
Not even close there. And that's ball one. Swings through that one for strike two.
One ball.
Kowser at second with nobody out. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds, and it's a full count.
Come on, Mountie.
Man at second. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
I don't think I've gotten a check swing to go my way yet in this game.
Tyler O'Neill.
Ripped on a line to center.
My bold prediction for the Orioles
And there's two away.
this season,
Man, that's one of those at-bats where
Jackson
you have to
Holiday
remind
makes the
yourself
All-Star team.
it's about the
I'm not saying he's going to be the starting
right there.
second baseman, but he makes the All-Star team.
You have to convince yourself that it was a very good
And no, I'm not talking about this franchise, I'm talking about real life.
Jackson Holiday.
Because so far in this franchise, I can't get a hit with it.
Fastball for a strike.
Probably should have swung at
We
that.
call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Pitch misses. 1-1.
I got a ball and a strike.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. And ball one.
Come on, Molly. Come on, Mullins. Come on, Seti.
Tying run in scoring position here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Now that's smacked to right center. Rafael.
Good Lord.
Down for the out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and
But then again,
2
that
more
ball
left.
wasn't hit as
We
good as
head on down
it
to the
looked.
top of the
It
third.
sounded.
It's the Red
It
Sox
looked.
1 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Red Sox,
Top half of the
shortstop,
third inning, and
Trevor
stepping in for
Story.
Boston, Trevor Story. And a pitch. That's a little bit
Come
low.
on.
On the ground to short, Henderson. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Jarren Duran.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Duran
That's a ball.
measures 6 feet 2 inches.
Ball one,
Hitting
no strike.
leadoff in today's game. And he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Eflin ready to fire now. Strike 1.
Maddie, this is your favorite team, right? The Red Sox?
The 1-1 is foul.
You and State talk about them all the time, how much you love Pesky's pole and adore Fenway and how
Down, base is
the
empty.
Red Sox owner made the right decision to finance that play by trading Babe Ruth.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one's carrying. Forget it.
Well, that wouldn't have been a home run last year.
Dugout, his first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Wonder how many times we're going to hear that this year. That wouldn't have been a home run last year.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, David Hamilton. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
How do I turn off those chevrons
That started and ended pretty quickly.
chevrons that show up underneath players when I throw the ball?
Great swing on it.
I couldn't find the
Right on
option
time,
this year.
Good balanced approach and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Left-hand hitter waits. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 1-2 now. On the ground, could be two. There's one. He's out on a Mountcastle. It's a double play. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. As we go to the last of the third, the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. There's the strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Hard ground ball, base down.
Base hit.
So a man on base to start the inning.
Up the Rose.
Now batting, catcher
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Double play ball to second. Over to Story for one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
now batting.
Oh, man, what a smooth
designated
double
hitter,
play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off.
I believe in Joe Hendry. Join the bird's nest.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. And they're down 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest from around the league.
This is nice. Angels being undefeated so far is surprising. Maybe Mike Trout finally gets to the playoffs.
That clips the corner.
And wins a game.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
Man, tough time to be a Brewers fan. They put so far they've lost Christian Yelich and now they lost Joey Ortiz.
Or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going, it made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Bregman batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Red Sox leading it by 2. Hammered down the right side, but
That's
foul.
Oh, he's an extreme pull hitter. I did not realize that. Give me the sweeper.
Now base is empty. That's to third and foul ball. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. And that's a great play for the out.
But he looks so comfortable making that play.
Nice play by Jackson Holiday.
One knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Two down, base is empty. Stepping in, Wilyer Abreu. And first offering is fouled off.
Thank you again, everybody, for being here, showing the support.
In the air, right field.
Greatly appreciate it.
Cowser makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the...
I got to redo my lineups. I forgot to put Heston in the lineup.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. And here it comes. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
Ricky.
Outside low. And the count 1-2. And that's down and away. Hard grounder into the outfield.
Base it. Let's go. Tying run of the
And
plate.
aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played cover with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now, Colton Cowser doubled in his first AB. Just missed.
Come on, Colton.
Red Sox by 2. And that one fouled off.
Oof. Oh, you are still here, Gabe. How's the draft going?
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Oh, Gabe, I texted my brother and told him you took Adley in the first round of your baseball draft. His response was hilarious.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it.
You know what his response was to you drafting Adley in the first round?
The pitch. Mountcastle tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. That one outside. Now 1-2. Stays alive.
He said drafting Adley in the first round is like drafting the best kicker in football in the first round of a NFL draft. Yeah, he's good, but you didn't need to take him in the first round.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That misses, and that's ball 2. Man at first, 1 away. And it's filled up. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
A breakout year. He's already had good years. He can't break out any more than he already has.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
First and second, 1 out. Tyler O'Neill will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
Tyler O'Neill against his former ball club.
In the air, center field. Rafaela moving under this one.
Hanger, and he couldn't do anything with it.
The grab, and there's 2 gone. And stepping in.
Come on, Jackson. I need you to get a hit. 231 OPS. I'm not going to get the job done. At this point, I'd be happy if you were hitting 231.
Inside, just missed.
I'm surprised you didn't get Jackson Holiday, too. I get what you're saying. You know me. I just like to give you a hard time.
At the belt and fires. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Left-hand batter waits. Almost got him. Westberg at second. Mountcastle on at first with 2 down. On the ground, right side. Breckman.
I may never get a hit. I may never get a hit with Jackson Holiday. It just may not happen.
They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back.
For my money, still the best looking ballpark in baseball.
Starters have performed up to this point.
I've had opportunities against Fitz, just not capitalizing. And Eflin hasn't pitched that bad. He's pitched a lot better this start than his last start.
Eflin back to work. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
0-1's the count.
And that's downstairs. And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop off in foul ground. Under it and makes the catch. Now there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Cedar Rafaela digs in now. Flied out his first time. And a big swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing.
Eflin's got a good pace going here.
Now 1 miss.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Eflin for Cy Young. Yeah. No wrong. I would love to see it. Not gonna happen.
One down, base is empty. A swing and a soft liner. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop.
Here's Story now. He's 0 for 1. Just off the inside edge.
Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Hit hard on the ground is short. Quips it to Mountcastle, and Story is out. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston,
well,
as they're unable to add to their 2.
I'm pretty sure in the history of baseball, no team has ever won a game without scoring.
Bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Kicks and fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Full count.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Pitch count is getting up there. Ugh. Should have crushed that.
Here comes a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. He's 2 for 2. Ball 1 there.
Funny thing about baseball to me is, like, 294 is a great batting average. Any other job, if you succeed at 29% of the time, you'd be fired. Think about it. If you're going to get surgery and your doctor only saves 29% of his patients, are you going to want to get surgery from that doctor? If 29% of my patients, only 29% of my patients only made it to the hospital, do you want me as your paramedic?
2-1.
The wind to the pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Swing and a miss, and the count's full.
The count's full.
Henderson checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard.
Pitch count's getting up there now.
All right, tying run to the plate again.
This is the point
They're
in the
pulling
game
him.
when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's
Probably a
attention.
good call. You want the young guy to leave us with confidence. There's no way he can lose the game. Worst case scenario for no decisions.
Is done. Gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we
Good
come
job,
back.
young fella.
Now pitching for
Righty
Boston.
reliever out of the pen,
Number
Garrett Whitlock.
22.
Garrett
And
Whitlock.
this is an important
Garrett
part of
Whitlock.
this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now the catcher up to hit, Adley Rutschman, 1 for 2. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Henderson, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Come on, Adley. Make Gabe look like drafting you in the first round.
That one pulled foul. Fouled off. He was late. The 1-2. Got him looking. Now 2 out.
Everything in that at bat was away until the final pitch. 3 pitches in a row on the outside part of the plate, and of course, that gets you
Out of my
conditioned to
head,
look out
don't know
there,
if
maybe a
I'm
little
further
bit out on
inside
your
than
toes. So
obviously
great
did.
call on pitch number 4 to just hit that inside part of the plate and freeze him for strike 3.
O'Hearn now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And he chases that one below the zone.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Really
There we
nice
go.
job
Come
with
on.
two-strike hitting in that at bat. Showed a willingness
Gotta
to drive
capitalize.
that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. Turned on, but foul wide of third. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
I'll be right back. I'm going to run to the restroom.
Top of the the 6th inning. And now Jaron Duran.
All right. I'm back. I need to look on YouTube and figure out how to make a Be Right Back stream and stream starting.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1-1.
Ground ball left side. Slings it across. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to
Now
do.
batting,
Get a guy to
the
roll over a
designated
little bit,
hitter,
hit the ball on the
David
ground, kill
Hamilton.
some worms while you're at it.
Hamilton in the box again.
I
Takes
said
a
you
strike.
can't win if you can't score. And so far, Orioles haven't been able to score.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs.
What it's pretty sad
Yeah,
because
he's
Zach
been
Buckley
very
about to give me
very
my
economical with the pitch count.
back-to-back quality start.
Rappy coming to the plate now. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Devers, an all-star a season ago, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right.
So how's everybody doing tonight?
And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins moving under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots do up.
Hauser,
It's the Red
Castle,
Sox 2 and
and
the Orioles nothing.
O'Neal.
Bottom of the 6th
Leading
inning.
off
Now
for
it's
the
the right
Orioles.
fielder, Colton
Right fielder,
Cowser.
Colton Cowser.
Get ready to go move.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
All 1's the count.
Late swing, foul to the left. And the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Away, away, away. Clearly
I must
that was
want
the
Fitz
plan
back
right
now.
there. He just
At least making decent contact against him.
That should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. He is struck out, and he is walked. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's the left fielder.
I completely
Tyler
forgot to do a
O'Neill.
preview of the series and take a look at
2
the
in
Red
this
Sox
one.
roster. That's my fault.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2
The
strikes.
Orioles trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. On a line out towards center. Makes the grab on the run. And that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-zip. Back now at Oriole Park.
Awesome.
And now the
Awesome.
first baseman,
Baseman,
Tristan
Tristan
Casas.
Casas.
Not getting this one.
The wind of the pitch.
Probably nearing the end of the line.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Wind in the pitch. That one
That's ball
close,
two.
ruled a ball. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Alex Bregman. He's grounded out a couple of times. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. And the right-hander deals.
Ball, that's out.
Runner at first with no outs here. Runner takes off. Fouled off left side. Roll to short, could be 2. 1 at second. On a Mountcastle. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it's far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So 2 down now, and here is Wilyer Abreu. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Now pitching.
Coming out for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
Just trying to keep this one
45.
close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that's in there for strike 1. And there's a ball. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across. That ends the frame. Red Sox go down quietly, but they hold the 2-0 lead.
Now pitching for
We're
Boston.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the 7th.
31.
Liam Hendricks.
And he comes on here for the first time this season.
Leading off.
Jackson Holiday starting the year 0 for 11.
We'll see how he settles in.
Holiday.
And the pitch. Holiday leading things off and takes a strike.
What's up, Pigtown?
And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Welcome back.
That hit him.
That ball
And
down
the
right
leadoff
there.
man is aboard.
Jackson Holiday has more hit by pitches than he does hits so far this season.
Center fielder. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all those things. And I think it's safe to say
It is so cool to hear her in the game.
one got away from him.
Mullins swings through it for strike 1. Moving in the bullpen, Brennan Bernardino. The lefty looks to be getting himself ready. Slate getting loose as well.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
With the tying run at the plate, near the bottom of the seventh. Out to center. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. The shortstop takes the ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's
If I
box.
can make this offense.
Tying run at the plate. Runner takes off.
That's inside.
Throws. Save. That's a stolen base.
You know, having a good lead is so key.
Jackson now has more steals. Still has more steals now than he has hits.
But can get an extended lead and a good jump. You can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
And time called at the plate.
I'm just curious, what is his clutch rating? 71, okay.
Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two down. So up next, Adley Rutschman, 1 for 3. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike one.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
I think Gabe is still in the middle of his draft.
Swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early.
Oh, he said draft. Never mind, draft. He said earlier draft is over.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Swing and a miss. Struck him out in a heater.
What do I gotta do?
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, looks out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
My problem is I'm not going up there with a strategy. I'm not looking for a pitch in a location. I'm just
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Orioles.
swinging at anything, pretty much anything that's hittable in the zone.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here's the
Leading
catcher,
off for the
Connor
Red
Wong.
Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
And he deals. In there at the knees. Strike one. Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
Wasn't
center
able to
fielder,
elevate that one,
Savon
but he sure hit it
Raphael.
hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And a strike on the outside corner. And a count 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Nobody out. Runner at first. That misses the zone. And the count is 3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Here's
With
Trevor
Cano
Story.
so far this year and even in last year's game, I'm either locked in with him and I don't give up any hits, or he falls
Swing and a
apart.
miss. Looked off balance that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Rutschman settles under this one. Makes the grab, 1 down.
There's usually very little in between.
Now batting.
So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again? Could use a ground ball
Inside,
here.
ball 1.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this. Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Righty delivers. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 3. Wong over at second. Rafaela at first. 1 gone. And that'll load the bases.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this
Now
ball
batting,
game, trying
the
to keep things
designated
close.
hitter, David
They've been in a
Hamilton.
difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Hamilton stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. That one finds the corner. And the count 1-1. So they're all loaded up. Swing and a miss. He
Nice
struck
pitch.
him out. Well done behind the
Now
dish.
batting,
And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Never should
In
rush
the box
that.
now, take strike 1. Inside. And that is ball 1.
Kind of goes without saying, but straining these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 4-0.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so
No, was that a 2-run double? Yeah.
much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's down and in. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And they'll do
Come
it again.
on. No.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2-2 now. Right side, hard hit. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brennan Bernardino.
Now pitching for
This is his
Boston.
3rd time out this year.
Number 83.
Now it's the DH, Ryan
Brennan
O'Hearn.
Bernardino.
Ready, I can go to.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Gary Sanchez.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
The pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. Kicks and deals. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
With the shift on, hits right into it. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now here is Jordan Westburg. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Greg Weisser getting loose out there. Winkowski, a hard-throwing right-hander.
Boy, those aren't the household names I'm used to seeing out of the Red Sox bullpen.
Leading by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Abreu makes the grab for the second out. Colton Cowser,
Now
the next to hit for the Orioles.
Colton Cowser.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
All ones the count.
Swings through that.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Good Lord, I've been going on 3 hours now. Ooh.
The 0-2. That one missed. And a slider misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Now
Chris
pitching for the
Anthony
Orioles.
Dominguez is checked into the game.
Number 56.
The pitch.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Mullins makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Willard.
0 for 3 in this one. Dominguez in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
That's ball 2.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-0. And
Ball
another
3.
ball. That one catches the zone, and now 3-1. On the ground, right
Willard
side,
Abreu.
and that's just foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Wong, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Just missed.
I really don't understand why the Orioles didn't keep
Abreu
James
leads off
McCann.
first with 1 away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that one finds its way through. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Right through there for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runners at first and second with one gone. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. That one misses, and a full count now. In the air to left down the line. O'Neill sizing this one up. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop
Trevor Story now.
Story.
There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Kowser makes the play, and that is that. 2 left on. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. The Red Sox 4 and the Orioles nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Boston.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh
Number
arm to start the
57.
bottom of the ninth. Greg
Greg
Weiser.
Weiser.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Here comes a pitch. That's outside, and it's 1-0.
Angels rallied from down 5 to beat the White Sox. When nothing difficult.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to
still
get
here,
ahead early
pick
in
down?
the count. He didn't right there.
Outside low, 2-1. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. That misses, and the count's full. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Right-handed reliever. Out to short. Whips it to Casas. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting.
Tyler
Left
O'Neill,
fielder.
the next to hit.
Tyler O'Neill.
And he swings over the top there.
0-1.
And a pitch.
Ball 1. 1-1.
And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone, and the count is filled up. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
I'm gonna start using contact swing more on 2 strikes.
Jackson Holiday.
That'll help me cut down the strikeouts.
Jackson Holiday.
And that one is inside. That pitch gets the inside corner, and the count 1-1. They're down to their final strike.
Oh. That was not pressing with Jackson.
The Orioles down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't.
Shut out the home opener. How depressing is that? Wasn't because of Zach Eflin this time. Can't win if you don't score. I want that on a shirt. You can't win if you don't score. Alright. Alright, let me do my sense. Throw them back on the IL. 1 second. And who else was it? Trevor Rogers. I was actually excited when we got Trevor Rogers initially. As him. How low rated is he? '61 overall.
Take medication.
Let's look at these lineups. I hope you're playing, but you're not streaming, right, Snake? Because I would definitely. My game just ended, so I could watch. I'm down with that if you want to share your screen in a few minutes. I'll be ending my stream here as soon as I tinker with the lineups a little bit. Alright. Thank everybody for being here. Thanks for the support. Consider, again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the bird nest, take advantage of those emojis, have influence on gameplay. See you all next time, which will be at some point tomorrow.